Hello, Libra gang. Excuse my nails. I was outside working and doing things. Um, I got about another, I don't know, couple weeks of really nice weather where I won't freeze my backside if I go do things outside. And somehow I manifested somebody just to drive by and offer to cut down my tree. Um, yeah, it's gonna cost me a little bit, but it definitely it's a. Not even gonna go there, Libra. It is a horrible tree. I am going to plant something in replace of it. Do not worry about that. But this tree is like growing right over top my house. Like the one branch is on my roof. It's bad. It gotta go. So I will be planting something else. That was one good thing that manifested. Because I've been looking for someone to take down that doggone tree for I can't tell you how long. Either way, Libra gang, happy birthday. Welcome to Blue Flame Integration. My name is Lisa. This is your birthday reading. Y'all know I get on here so sporadically anymore. And actually, really, you know, don't worry, once I'm in real solitude hermit mode, I'll be on here more. It's just, I've been finally fixing up the outside of my house, and where my real money maker is my properties. So that is one of the definite things that I had to, you know, really focus on the last six months. I got so much stuff done in the last 6 months, Libra. And manifested so much stuff. And I really feel like you guys are right there too. Like, I just feel like there's a war going on in your mind of what has happened in the past. And we know, like, the retrogrades and stuff, we have 6 planets. Well, now 5, since Pluto went out of retrograde yesterday, but it's still slow. We're gonna have Saturn go out of retrograde in a couple days, and then we're gonna have Jupiter and Mercury both go out of retrograde on the 18th. We just had a Libra new moon setting intentions, and yo, anybody who's told you, Libra, to freaking you have too high of standards, tell them to go get bent. After the shit I saw you go through in your past here, and as a Libra rising, I've gone through some things. So I understand the importance of being your own person, yet integrating the love of your life, seventh house stuff, into who you are. It's, yo, I don't know about you guys, but I'm good, me and God. However, it would be nice to have a partner to be able to do the things I can't physically do as a woman. There are still those gender rules. Yeah, women can do certain things just as well as a man can. But then there's like sometimes where you need strength and a helping hand. And that hasn't been the easiest when you're single and you're not really looking. If that makes any sense, Libra. This whole values and valuing yourself and valuing who you are and who you are in God is going to be huge over the next month. Some of you have walked away from a family situation in the past because they belittled you and they told you you couldn't do something and basically tried to stifle your voice. And I feel like it was family. they kind of were like, yeah, dist- distractions. Yeah, just, look at the little birdie over there while I go sneak off and steal your shit. And then you have the two of wands here too. Or, no, excuse me, two of swords, two of wands. Those are such cards for you guys, Libra. You're like, do I cut this person? Or do I just cut them off and go silent? Because someone, Seven of Swords style, plan, plot, strategize, and bomb in verse, whether this is you or this was them. Someone snuck off. Very well could have happened when you were sleeping. And you might have been like, deuces, I'll take my 300. Gideon came out with this card. Someone very well could have been in like the military, or this was like a divine holy family here. That's what you've been focusing on. That promise. And I feel like the weight, some of you might have figured out that someone was a freaking stalker creep too. Big time. Sorry. Some of you might have figured like someone was a really big time stalker. Like, look, someone might have left in the middle of the night. Now someone's coming back, whether this was you or them. Someone found this is like coming back around again. And you're kind of just focused on your own life, your family, the things that are beautiful. You might not expect this, but it was somebody in your past who had tried to shut you up and steal your faith. And you're sneaking up. This is in the past. I think you already kind of figured this one out. And you knew it. Like, you knew that that was all back there. And I think very well could have been family issues. It very well could have just been somebody who tried to tell you weren't going to be shit. You ain't shit now, you ain't ever going to be shit. And I think you're like, I think the dead center of your reading. You have the Queen of Cups. This is, this is a very sassy queen when she's in her feminine energy. Very intuitive. Very, you're like one of God's favorites. You all know why I say that? Because Joseph came out in a coat of many colors. Only one, he was his father's favorite. He was Jacob's favorite. And I think you are one of God's favorites too. And I always look at Adam and Eve, divine union. I think that's what you're holding out for. Your luck. This is what you're like, I'm one of God's favorites. And I'm not settling. And you haven't settled. Just be aware of Creepo back here. Then Sarah and Abraham came out too. If you're considering children, this could be a very lucky time. Just saying, Libra. Or some of you very well might be fighting the notion, or you have a bunch of people fighting over your attention. It is one of the two. Like Abraham and Sarah are here. You're to have a promised child, whether it is maybe a little boy too. God might ask you to sacrifice something or another, though, because God might ask you to sacrifice your favorite thing because He got something better, and that might be an internal or external struggle. This is like me out there swatting all them horse. No shit. All right, your future energy. Then we're gonna clarify this. You have the Son of John the Baptist. Libra, think you, whoever this person here is in the past, it kind of looks like they're trying to sneak up on you again. I think intuitively you're aware of it. And you've been trying to beat off this energy because you know it's like, not good. I think you're about to tell you have John the Baptist here twice in your future. You're about to cut somebody to shreds. A Pharisee here, a Pharisee there, a liar. Like, people who just want to stay in power. It could be a boss. People who just want to stay in power and control, but don't, like, live the life, okay? Like, you know, somebody's fakeness. While you're over here, like, building, Noah's Ark came out here, building this promise and moving away from that stagnant, indecisive energy, yeah. You're building something that I really feel God has been giving you discernment about. And your faith is increasing. Big time, your faith is increasing. Like I said, you're building something long lasting. And you're like, yeah, now what? Now what, bitches? Now what? Here we go. Now what are you going to do? It's something you're building that's going to make you emotionally, spiritually, mentally, financially happy. And your outcome. This future energy, this is this building energy coming in. Could be job that's going to make you emotionally happy. Some of you definitely are spiritual leaders. You guys are like on the precipice of pushing into a whole new way of doing things. All right, Libra. You also have the Hanged Man, some Pisces energy, and the Ten of Wands. And more John the Baptist. I think you're ready to throw off all of these burdens from structures that no longer serve you, for one. And you're getting the game plan. David and Goliath here with the Hanged Man. Oh yeah. You're getting like a supernatural ability to speak out your mouth and begin to destroy those giants that were in your life. God's showing you how to do it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright. Let's clarify. And that sounds a little bit scattered. Oh, also at the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor and the High Priestess. Yeah, some of you are getting a new talent. Some of you, your intuition is on point. Some of you are telling people some of the things that they really, Seven of Wands, don't want to hear. But you're being true to yourself, whether they don't want to hear it or not. And that very well, you telling somebody exactly what you fucking think, might slay this giant. And then at the same time, drop these burdens. Like you're sticking to what God told you to do, your faith, and what you know you're building. Oh, let me give this 5 shuffles here. King of Cups, 6 of Swords. Somebody's moving. Some of you definitely by water. Some of you might like to travel by boat too. Definitely. Oh, Libra. Ace of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Yeah. There is an idea that could really bring you a heck of a lot of bliss coming in. All of those old mindsets where people treated you small, or people tried to shut you up, or people said you couldn't have this or couldn't have this, that, like anything. I feel like that mindset is being broken. Like God has come in and actually proven himself. Some of you might have been pretty detached, and there is new love coming in too. Like luck is on your side right now, Libra. Stick to the plan. You're one of God's favorites. It's right in the dead center. Some of you very well could be into the craft as well. Joseph in the coat of many colors, yeah, he grew up in Egypt. Pharaoh's right-hand guy. He was a dreamer. Some of you very well could get dreams. Some of you might have Neptune in Sagittarius as well. Might have, some of you might be able to dream interpret. And this might have been a gift that you had for a long time, since the foundation of when you were born. And it's now coming online, Libra. Oh, yeah. Alright, what's up with the Seven of Swords? People talking down when you had Temperance or Sag. There's some more Sag. You might have been dealing with the Sag here, or some for kind of fire sign. Talking shit, and then God's like, you only need 300. You only need 300 men to go kill those 10,000. I got you. You're part of the family. Yes, you are. I got you. This Two of Swords. It's like going back and forth. Okay. And it's here with Daniel. Daniel in the lion's den. It's like someone threw you under the damn bus. Someone you trusted. That person's trying to come back around. And it very well could be to bring balance to this past situation. With the Emperor here, it could have been a past possible Aries or divine person. Alright, the Holy Family. That's what you're focused on. Making your environment nice. Just enjoying the outdoors. And then you have these fucking people just wolves in sheep clothing. Two of Swords here. The Fool. Someone's coming back around for a new start, or going to try and start something new with you. Someone who threw you under the bus the last time, and I think you're not having it. I think you're just focused on bringing balance to a situation. There's definitely fire sign here in your past. But I think you're ignoring them. Whatever they're trying to offer, you're just like ignoring. You've ignored them. You're just doing your own thing. Alright. Why is the Wheel of Fortune with Adam and Eve here? Something like I said, this pregnancy thing. Nurturing. Some of you very well could be getting pregnant. And like you're thinking, I'm too old for it. Like I think this is a battle that you've had, especially if you've been single and don't have children. You have the Ace of Pentacles. It's been in reverse. Okay. This is something that you think at one point it was so doggone slow, and then you might have put it out of your mind. You might have been like, I'm just happy being God's favorite. I'll just sit here being God's favorite. And it's funny because with Libra and the coat of many colors, yeah, rock that shit. You guys are rocking some pretty dope ass clothes. The Five of Swords. There's a lot of people who want to be you. Look at this. With Joseph, what does his brothers do? That was an empty victory. However, they set him on his path. They set him on his path to it was a hard path too, where he had to be thrown in jail, and then he had to wait so many years, and he was the chosen one. He was the one God was giving dreams to. He saved not just one nation, but two, by the way. And thrown under the bus. Yo, the tests, you guys are like all flashing. You guys are flashing on some. I approve. Alright, Abraham and Sarah with the 5 of Wands. This fight, like, a lot of it, I really think, is like you having to choose between your career and a family life. Very well could be a ministry too. As long as you are aligned with God and you're listening to God, He's going to give you it all. The Sun card. Told you. Oh my. Some of you, like I said, very well getting pregnant to have boys. There's a baby on the back here. Like, this would make you the happiest person ever. But I think that you've had so much negativity thrown at you in the past that you're like, there's no way. However, I think this is coming back around again. You're realizing who you are, and you're like, I'm not taking that from nobody. You have John the Baptist and the Sun. You're building something stable and sturdy and firm. And I think you're telling people the truth. Like, look, folks, I'm bowing down to your bullshit. I'm going to do what makes me happy. The job that makes me happy. The stuff that fulfills me. It's going to slay all of any faith that you were weighing on with this outcome. You're going to be like, God did this. Only God could have did this. John the Baptist with the Sun. It makes you happy to be right. I know that. Oh, look at that. Really? The 8 of Swords coming in? Don't let people gaslight you or steal your happiness and your abundance and your joy. Don't do it. Just because somebody else is having a bad day, don't let them project their shit onto you. You're not held hostage. Even though this kind of, somebody's being held hostage, though. Somebody very well could be getting escorted off freaking property. I see that, too. Noah's Ark with the 8 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you're building something long-lasting that God had told you to do. You've been praying about it. Hardcore praying about this. You might be praying about a move, too. With the Chariot, with the Noah's Ark. Some of you have been spending a lot of time with God. I don't think you've been telling anybody either. Page of Swords in reverse. What you're building, I think that you have been moving very much so in silence. There's the Emperor. Yeah, he's looking. He's here. He's been watching. And you've been glowing up. This freaks you out, Libra. Yes, it does. Queen of Swords. Hi. Your energy coming in. John the Baptist with the 8 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. If anybody comes in to try and thwart your efforts that have been divinely given to you by God and the divine, and the angels have been blessing this, yeah, you're not taking it no more, Libra. I can see you getting your slingshot and a few stones, and you're going to be like, look, bitch, you've been nothing but a burden. I'm waiting for the real thing. Yeah, I'm looking for the real thing. Yeah. There's a masculine energy coming in here. Someone who hasn't even shown up yet. The Hermit. Like I said, you be keeping your moods quiet. Even though John the Baptist is here twice. You have an extreme prophetic gift. And it's in the outcome, too. And I think once this thing gets off the ground, you're going to be like, yeah, I manifested that. I did it. Because I took the time and healed and went in. You guys didn't see my back work. You didn't see what was going on. You didn't see all the times I was crying and praying. Because I only show you what I want to show you. You can take it however you want. But I'm moving forward, says Libra. Whether you like it or not. Page of Wands here. Yeah, be careful of any backbiting energies. They know you're coming up in your money. And they're not... Some of them very well could have an alcohol problem too, or tell you that they quit drinking. Some might have made some major changes to their lives, but I don't see that you're even attracted to this person anymore. Yeah, look at that. Lovers in reverse with 9 of Pentacles. I think you're just happy you and God at this point. I think you want to be open to it, but unless it's the right person, you put it out there in detail to the creator of what you expect and what you want. Anything that comes in that tries to kill or thwart your efforts, you're not letting it happen. Nope. Not even if come bearing, fun. I think you're standing your ground. You know who you are. You're standing in your power, Libra. Congratulations on this reading. Thank you for doing the work. Thank you for enjoying this reading. Please hit the like button if this... I'd love to go into a longer reading, but a lot of times this will shut off like 30 minutes. So I try and keep them to that. Either way, you are one of God's favorites. Remember that. Keep praying about it. Keep asking about it. Keep your standards high. God's working on your behalf. There's going to be some people that are going to try and thwart this. Don't let them have the the ability to get caught in your head. You have those people who just like to be assholes. Nope. You know it's divine. You know God it was God inspired. Continue to do what you're doing. And all these things shall be added unto you. Like I said, happy birthday, congratulations. I love you. Mwah, Libra. Happy birthday. We'll talk to you later. Bye.